This
Just a
conference.
second, Amma. Why do we use? Functions are useful in structures. So after employ top-down design to assign tasks to functions, define a recursive functions, explain the use of the namespace and program and exploit effectively. Then a function with required and optional parameters. Use higher order functions for mapping, filtering, and reducing. So, what able to understand after learning this function programming? So these are the techniques. Why functions are useful in a structure coding? So what is a top-down approach, top-down design? Then recursive function definitions. Then explain use of namespace and program and exploit in efficient manner. Then function with required and optional parameters. Then higher order functions for mapping, filtering, and reducing. So these are able to understand once you learn this functions chapter. Then, so design is very important in every aspect, right? So without design, so you can't see. So even though your Gmail account, your Yahoo account, your Facebook account, the front end design, that is very important. So look and feel. So here also the architect who designs a building, the engineers who design a bridge or new automobile, and the politician, right? Advertising executives or army general who design the next campaign must organize these structure of a system and coordinate the actors within the achieve its a person purpose. Design is equally important in constructing software system, right? Design is very equivalent constructing a program or software design. Then the most complex artifacts ever built in by human beings. In this chapter, we want to explain use of functions and design of software systems, etc. We can understand in these functions. So why do we use functions? The functions are very useful regarding code reducing wherever required. So when you want to write n number of lines of the code, so you must cut down the number of lines. Then using functions means small programs is called as a function, right? A similar kind. So you want to apply in the entire the program wherever some summation is required or addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. So wherever required, you write a small program. So whenever you required, you can call the function. That is called as calling. Function definition, function calling, then called function. So these are the three main attributes while writing any functional programming, right? So what are the three aspects? First one is definition, right? The second one is calling. The third one is called. So while C programming also see, first you want to write header, that is called as you want to give some name of the function, then followed by passing parameters. So inside you want to call the function, calling. So once you call the function, so respect to called function can play the key role, can compute the entire your functionality, then again send back to the main function. Main is a function. Understand? Main is a function. These are the functional chapter. Functions is reducing the code, right? Similar small programs we want to generate. Okay, right? Am I getting everyone? Now I am going to present on presentation. See each and every slide. So then again come back to program, hands-on experience also. I'm showing you, right? Next, please Nana, one of our ECE student completed Python 77 levels. Right, today morning she has completed. She sent a message to me, then completed all the levels. So you can take the role model of her, then you also complete within short period. Right? Now, functions. So we are talking about, sometimes I think you already learning Java programming. So once you touch Java flavor, in that flavor they are saying that method. So we are in C programming or C++ programming. So we are talking about function. So both are similar. Both are similar. What are the differences? I will tell you now. Okay. So function versus method. Function, method. A function can be written individually in a Python. So in Python programming, so we can write a function can be written individually. Then function is calling using, function is called using its name. I told you definition of the function. So you must write. So your name of the function followed by the parameters. Right? So then a function within the class is called as method. A function within the class is called as, what is class? What is class? Class is nothing but it's a blueprint. Our class, it's a collection of methods and attributes. Methods and attributes. See, I can show you. This is a class. So these are the methods. These are the attributes. Methods in the sense, symbol is parenthesis. These are the attributes. Right? So methods, the combination of methods and attributes is called as a class. Called as a class. Class is nothing but a blueprint. See, CSE 4 sections are available. Each individually, class A, class B, class C, class D. So we are calling, so class A section means how many students are available in A section? 60 students. So we are calling about 60 students data in that name called as class A. Class B, 60 students. Class C, 60 students. Class CSEC, CSEA, CSEB, CSEC. Class in the sense, class CSEA, class CSEB. So in the CSEA, 60 students are available. Each student have their own attributes, their behavior. So once you touch the flavor of object-oriented technology, this is object-oriented features. Once you use any object-oriented technology, then which is called as a live. We are talking about each and every student, every individual, everything, every item, right? So in a class has 60 students. Each candidate has their own attributes. Attributes in the sense, their own behavior, their own nature, their marks is different, right? Their style is different, etc., etc. Understand? So this is what we are teaching. We are talking about object oriented features. Features are like a first one is a class. Class is nothing but blueprint. So then again we are talking about object references. So this is called as references. This is name called as object. This is object. Okay. So the shadow of a class is called as object. A shadow of class is called as object. Please kindly remember, the instance of a class is called as object. This is the instance. Shadow. Mana needa antam kadandi. Adi. That is called as a object. So you can simply, the whole class is putting into single variable. That single variable class A. A dot. So whole members will come. A dot roll number 1, A dot roll number 2, A dot roll number 3, A dot roll number 60. Understand? So the class name, we are creating an object, the reference. So that is what function versus method. So if I am talking about that object oriented, so again I am going to be Java. So I am not a teaching of Java. So now I am going to Python programming. So that's what I told you earlier beginning. So each and every program. So there is a, so all kinds of attributes they have taken consideration, put it into Python programming. The combination of all programming language which is available, which is touches in the your Python programming. Now a function can be written individually in Python. Function is called using its name. A function within the class is called as a method. Within the class is called as method. Please remember. So method is called two ways. So one way is object name dot method name. See, I told you object name is A. For example, class CSEA. So CSEA is equals to CSEA, A is equals to new CSEA. So we are calling about, so new keyword, then we are creating a object. So object is A dot method name means one student name, student getting student attributes. So method name. Then class name dot method name. So you can represent either object to object followed by method name. So class followed by method name. This is called object. This is called a class. This is called an object. Object is instance of a class. Object is instance of a class. Right? So then function versus method. A function can be written individually in Python. Function is called using its name. A function with the class is called as method. Method is called in two ways. One is object name dot method name, class name dot method name. Right? Now another one. See, function, method, both are same except their placement and the way that they are called. So the projection, how you are projecting, that only so you are using, right? Function and method are same except their placement and the way they are called. Next, defining and calling a function. How to define, how to call a function. So define syntax. So in earlier classes I already informed. So syntax of function is def followed by function underscore name. Here function name. So we are talking about here function. This is the name of the function. Function name. Then these are the parameters. We are passing n number of parameters you can pass. Parameter 1, parameter 2, parameter 3, parameter 4, parameter n.